Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, July 5, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comment section below. So far this season, Atlanta Braves have been exceptionally good as they lead the majors with a .838 ops while scoring 5.64 runs per game in that span. Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr., 1.013 ops, 41 SB, has been doing extremely well at the plate and has been on fire after slashing .404, .483, .808 in his previous 13 games. Starting pitcher Mike Soroka has been brutal this season as he has thrown just 15.2 innings in his 3 starts this season. He has to limit the power swings against him as he allowed 3 home runs in that stretch. Soroka is coming off a victory over the Miami Marlins, where he threw 6 innings and allowed 3 runs on 6 hits with 0 walks and 7 strikeouts. The Cleveland Guardians have been doing extremely poor throughout the season as they are 26th in the sport with a .684 ops while scoring 3.93 runs per game up to this point. They have been terrible hitting for power as they are last in MLB with just 55 home runs as a team. Center fielder Miles Straw, .611 ops, 13 RBI, has been improving as of late as he has a .702 ops with 1 RBI and 3 runs scored in his last 7 games. Cal Quantrill has also been struggling on the mound as he is 2-5 with a 6.180 ERA and a 1.50 whip over 62.2 innings on the year. He has been struggling with his ratio as he has 22 walks compared to 35 strikeouts this season. Davies is coming off a loss against the Chicago Cubs, where he gave up 6 runs on 8 hits, with 2 walks and 1 strikeout in 3.1 innings. The Atlanta Braves are the clear favorites to win this game. They have a better record on the road than the Cleveland Guardians, and they have a much more powerful offense. The Braves lead baseball with 163 home runs, while the Guardians are last with just 55. The Braves have also won 5 of the previous 7 road games against the Guardians. This suggests that they will continue to win in this matchup. For these reasons, I am confident that the Atlanta Braves will win the game. These have been 2 of top bullpens in the entire majors this season, as Atlanta ranks 3rd with a 3.47 reliever ERA, while Cleveland is 2nd with a 3.08 bullpen ERA so far. Neither team has a good team batting average with runners in scoring position throughout the regular season, as the Braves are currently 26th with a .237 team average, while the Guardians are 17th in the Bigs with a .251 batting average as a whole. All in all, go with under 9.5 runs, as it seems to be the better option with these offenses. Kansas City Royals vs Minnesota Twins. The Kansas City Royals have been absolutely atrocious throughout the season offensively as they are 28th in the majors with a .672 team ops while scoring 3.8 runs per game. They have been even worse on the road as they are last with a .646 ops while averaging 3.41 runs in their 41 road games up to this point. Right fielder MJ Melendez needs to step it up at the plate as he is slashing .208, .294, .335 with 6 homers, 31 RBIs, 33 runs scored, and 4 stolen bases on 6 attempts. Alec Marsh is the 16th ranked prospect in the Kansas City organization and had an 89.1 mph average exit velocity, 38.5 hard hit percentage, 22.7 strikeout percentage, and 18.2 walk percentage. Marsh threw 4 different pitches, fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, and his fastball was hit the most as hitters were 4 for 8 with a home run against it. It will definitely be interesting to see how he does after the emotions of his MLB debut. The Minnesota Twins are going to be struggling throughout the season as they are 22nd in baseball with a .710 ops while averaging 4.2 runs per game. They have been hitting well inside of target field as Minnesota has a team .247, .323, .432 line while scoring 4.51 runs in their 43 home games. Designated hitter Byron Buxton is underperforming according to his standards as he has a .740 ops with 14 home runs, 33 RBIs, 38 runs scored, and 7 stolen bases without being caught. The Minnesota Twins are the clear favorites to win this game. They have a much better record against the Kansas City Royals this season, and they have a much better defense against runners in scoring position. The Twins are 2nd in baseball with a .218 opposing batting average in those situations, while the Royals are the worst with a .315 batting average against. The Twins have also won 41 of the last 57 home games against the Royals. This suggests that they will continue to win in this matchup. For these reasons, I am confident that the Minnesota Twins will cover the run line in this game. The Royals are not a very good pitching staff and are starting a pitcher in Alec Marsh in his second career game, while Pablo Lopez is 2-2 with a 5.94 ERA and a 1.28 whip at Target Field this season. There are going to be runs scored against these bullpens as well, with Kansas City being 28th in the sport with a 5.02 reliever ERA, while Minnesota is 5th with a 3.56 bullpen ERA up to this point. The over is 4-1-1 in their last 6 games against one another, so go with over 8 runs in this game to hit here. Texas Rangers vs Boston Red Sox. The Rangers got a strong start out of Dane Dunning on Tuesday. After allowing the leadoff batter to rope a triple and then score, he settled in for 5 scoreless frames. Texas has the best starting staff in the American League, having gone 35-17 with a 3.58 ERA and a major league high 3 complete games. Gray had been 6-1 at one point this season, but has since picked up losses in 3 of his last 4 starts. He has a 5.24 ERA in that span, and opponents hit .250 against him. The Rangers starter has been much more effective away from home this year, going 4-1 with a 1.99 ERA in 7 starts, compared to 2-3 with a 4.27 ERA in 8 starts at home. Texas continues to top baseball with a .275 team batting average through 86 games. Their 830 hits are 50 more than the next team, and their 511 runs scored are 23 more than other club. Josh Jung went 2-for-5 with a double and an RBI in Tuesday's game. The rookie third baseman has 17 doubles, tying him for 28th most in the game this season. Jung's .274 batting average is 8th best among American League rookies. The Red Sox managed to eke out 9 hits in Tuesday's loss, giving them 767 through 86 games, the 5th most in the majors. Jarren Duran did well atop the Red Sox batting order on Monday, stroking a double and a triple and scoring a run. He has hit safely in 4 of his last 5 games, with 3 of those multi-hit efforts. Though he has yet to exceed the qualified number at bats to get on the leaderboards, Duran is hitting .305 in 65 games this season, after hitting just .211 in 58 games last season. The first-place Rangers are coming off a win at Fenway Park, but they face a tough challenge in the form of Boston's rookie starter Brayan Bello. Bello has been pitching well lately, allowing just 5 earned runs in his last 27.2 innings. The Rangers will struggle to score runs against him, and the Boston bullpen is one of the best in baseball. The Red Sox are 26-10 in their last 36 games against the American League West, and they are 7-4 in their last 11 games against teams with winning records. I am confident that the Red Sox will win this game, so I recommend taking them on the money line. These two combined for 8 runs on Tuesday, but this pitching matchup gives us reason to contemplate on this one. However, what gives me pause here is the run that Bello has been on for Boston. 3 straight starts allowing just a run, has not yielded a homer in over 6 games, and has only 1 start all season in which he gave up more than 3 earned runs. If Texas is going to collect runs in this game, they'll need to get to the Boston bullpen, another thing Bello has done well to block. He has gone 7 innings in 3 of his last 4 starts and gone at least 6 in 6 of his last 7. Gray has hit a bit of a tough path, but has not put together 2 bad starts yet this season. After giving up 6 to Toronto a few weeks back, he followed it up by allowing just 1 run to the Yankees. The under is 3-0-1 in the Rangers' last 4 road games that had a total of 9 to 10.5. Take the under.